Perfect. Right, I'm going to move this. Right, morning, guys. Oh, my connection. Hopefully my connection's better since the last time he was here, Ander. So let's start off with planting our feet into the ground. And just be aware, first of all, before we do any juggling, just of our space. So just take a look around and just take a couple of breaths in. And let's just take a ball and let's just throw it back and forth. We're going to start off this morning with a bit of a visualization. We've done this in the past later on in the session, but we're going to start off this morning with it. So we've got 2 days left. Tomorrow is our last day. So let's take a breath in and we're just going to imagine the world that we've been creating for the last 10 weeks. So close your eyes. And I just want you to imagine yourself in an outdoor space. First of all, let's take a deep breath in. As you breathe in, just collect all of those negative thoughts, collect anything you're holding on to this morning, any anxieties, any feelings of unsure. And as we breathe in, just imagine that air swirling around that head, and then you're just going to breathe out. Same thing again, collecting all of that negativity just to clear your mind this morning. Well, it might not necessarily be negativity, but just anything that's on your mind. Breathing in, collecting it, and breathing out. This next 20 minutes is for you. So let's widen the hands a little bit, make it a little bit harder. Okay, same thing again. Breathing in, and just this time be aware of your lungs expanding. Breathing in. And breathing out. And let's imagine in front of us there is a road, one long road that we started 65 days ago. We stood at the front of it and was like, we're going to walk down that centre road. There's a fork road to the left. There's a fork road to the right. One of them is representing our heart, our feelings, our dreams, what we want. The second road is representing the logistics of how we get there, the goals that we set ourselves ahead. Okay, so we've got these 2 roads. And for the last 65 days, we've been walking down that centre one. So let's just imagine ourselves in a space and imagine ourselves walking down that road, collecting any thoughts that jump into mind from any times that you've been here over the last 65 days before. And we're going to come to a bridge and we're just going to observe on that bridge just lots of paddle boards and boats and things floating down. And right at the end of that road is a box. And in that box, there is a message for yourself. Okay? So you won't know what that message is until tomorrow. But you're going to just walk towards that box. And we're 10 steps away from that box. Okay? So just take another deep breath in there and get as fast as you can with your hands. Breathe in as much as you can. And as you do that, just find a little bit of gratitude for the world this morning, for yourself this morning, for someone this morning. As fast as you can, build up some energy. Okay, feel it in your arms, feel it in your hands, feel it in your shoulders. Maybe straighten your arms out in front of you. And start to feel the ache. Bring them up in the air. And just bringing them sensations to the body, just being aware of them. And slowly open your eyes and just check out your space again. And without looking, I want you to go and get a second ball, but I don't want you to look at it. I want you to feel around for where it is. Surely, I'm sure you know. And I just want you to bring into a 1-1. Okay? And before we do our bit of choreo this morning, I'm just going to go through a couple of side swaps with 2 balls that are representative of the things in that visualization that we did, because I just want to come back to it right at the end. Okay, so we've got a 3-1. Let me list. No, sorry, we've got a 1-1, which we're going to start off. These are the waves in that water. Not the waves, the undercurrent, everything that's happening below the surface to make that 3-3, that those waves happen. So we've got our waves, we've got our undercurrent, we've got our 2-2, just silent ball, which is us walking down that road, observing. Got our 4-4, which is the banks of the river, the dams that are in that river that are guiding the water forward. And we've got a 3-4-3, 3-4-3. And that's the waves, those threes hitting those banks. So just put that in your head. We'll come back to that in a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to one ball and we're going to work on our choreo. So we've been working on 6 sequences. Andy, I'm not sure if you picked up any of these sequences, but I'm going to go through them all and get as much in your head as possible. There's lots to remember. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off in our right hand. So we're going to start off with sequence number 1. We're doing this to counts of music, or we're doing this to counts right now. It will fit to music. You won't know the song, but I've been giving clues away for the song. There's 2 people that have got it already, and maybe whoever's tuning in live that day heard as well. So I'm going to give you the words to the beginnings of the song as well. But anyway, this is the introduction to the song. Sequence 1, there's no words here. So we start off in our right hand. We go 1 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, I'm going to do that again from the top. 1 and, starting my right hand, remember, 1 and, hit the ball 2, bring it round here. 3, I throw a rainbow over and I catch it. 3, up, catch. 4, I reverse, I throw it up and I reverse catch it. Okay, so we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 5, we throw a 5 up. We tap our head twice and we catch it in our left hand. 5, tap, tap, catch. Next is 6, clap, clap, catch. 7, 8. So 2 shoulder rolls there, or shoulders, shoulder action, whatever you want to do. So in total, we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, tap, tap, catch. 6, clap, clap, catch. 7, 8. An easy way to remember this is every time we're doing every number, 1 and 2, side swap 2 and side swap 3 and side swap 4 and side swap 5 and side swap 6 and 7, 8. So easy way to remember that. So every time we count that number in between that and, we've got that side swap set there. So that's the introduction to the song. Okay. I'm just going to swiftly go through the rest of it. So we are here. Sequence number 2. The first word of this sequence is we. Okay. Not going to give anything away yet, but it will build. Okay. So side swap. We're going to throw a 6 there. On the first count, we're going to turn on 2, and then we're going to catch on 3. We're going to turn to the right. So we go 1, 2, 3, or we attempt to. 1, 2, 3. I'll do it one more time, otherwise I'm going to faint with dizziness. 1, 2, 3, 4. We pop up into a power punch, let's call it, an air punch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, bam, bam. 6, turn on 7, throw reverse catch on 8. Okay, so we're just going to do those 2 sequences now just to plant them in there. So let's do it one more time from the top. Sequence 1, sequence 2. So starting off in our right hand, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, tap, tap, catch. 6, clap, clap, catch. 7, 8. Second sequence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Andy, you got loads to think about there. The third course, I was saying yesterday, the third course is going to be about this building up of this choreography, because I've got this idea of a flash mob, which probably, Andy, I'll speak to you about after this session, because I think it'd be something good for you to get involved in it. So I'm just going to do those 2 there. Let's grab a third ball. So let's put 2 balls in our hand, and let's just have a minute of practice, a minute of cascade practice. And I'm just going to layer some things into this. So if you're just working with 3 balls, go with 3. If you're working with 2, you're just working with throw, throw, catch, catch. If you're first starting out and you're working with 1, you can just practice that throw back and forth. But we're building up to that 3. Wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I want you to look past the balls, okay? And what I want you to do is I want you to take your head and I want you to turn your head to the left, all the way to the left, back to center and to the right. And just notice what changes. Okay, so as we do this and as I turn my head all the way to the left and keep it over there, I can no longer see my balls, okay? When they're in my peripheral vision, or when I'm observing them without directly looking at them, I can do it. But as soon as I do this, changes my posture, makes it a little bit trickier. You don't actually know where those balls are. Okay, so just maybe as you go left and right, and see if you can find that pattern. See if you do it fast. If it works, slow it down a little bit. And just notice where you start to drop them. So we're just going to do that for a minute. And as we finish up just that little bit of practice, think about something that you're going to do for yourself today. How are you going to make today great? What are you going to do? If today is full of work for you, or if you're tuning into this later and you've done work, think back maybe. What was great about today? You're thinking forward, you're joining in now, thinking about what is going to be great. How are you going to make today great? Oh, I feel so much better this morning. I woke up, my head is all over the place, but like actually doing this chills the thoughts, I guess. Really nice. Okay, so let's jump back to choreography. Drop those balls for a second. So we are going to work on now sequence 3 and sequence 4. So we've got 1 and 2 in our head over there. Sequence 3, sequence 4. Sequence 3 is a little bit easier, okay, in terms of remembering what it is, but it's a little bit harder to catch it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off in our right hand. Our left hand's going to reverse, and we're going to kind of drop the middle finger a bit because we want to catch that on there. Okay, so we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 2 3s, back and forth, 4 3s, back and forth. But on the left hand, we are reverse catching it, and then we're throwing it back, down, and back. Okay. So sequence 3, simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sequence number 4. Again, this one's inspired by Robin Dale's juggling videos. You'll have seen it maybe. I don't know, Andy. So we're here. 4, we started off in our right hand. We've just caught it. We're going to go 1, 2. So this is more arm movement than throwing ball. So our right arm goes out at 90 degrees and then it goes up at 45 degrees. We drop it over our head on 3 and we drop the ball into our hand on 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4 and we catch. We try to 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, we bring the arms out. 6, we take the ball and squish it in our elbow. 7, we pop the ball out of our elbow, and 8, we catch it in our right hand. 7, 8. As you do this, try to move your butt, shift the force over to the side that you're throwing it, and it'll help it go in that direction. Okay, so what you don't want to do is go straight up and then have to move your arm to catch it. Try and keep that hand straight the whole time. Push, catch. Okay, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is sequence 4. So together, 3 and 4, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lots to get in your head, lots to remember. And the song is fast. So we is the first word. The second word of the third sequence is remember. That one, the fourth sequence is chang chang. I don't know if that helps you. It might do. Keep it in your head today. It's a really well-known song. You will know it. Clue, it's from a musical, and it's known everywhere, so you will know it. So let's just grab 3 balls again. I'm going to start with 2 here. So join in with 2 and then add 3. So if you're doing 3, we're going to do 3-1, 4-4, 3-3, 3-4-3. So let's just do that together. 3-1, 4-4, 3-3, 3-4-3. So just cycle that a few times in your head. 3-1, 4-4, 3-3, 3-4-3. If you're working with 2 and 2's comfortable, go with that. We're going to go a step further for 3. So we're going to go 5-3-1, 4-4-1, 3-3-3, 4-2-3. 5-3-1, 5-3-1, and we're going to try and add them together. 5-3-1, which I'm not going to do very well. 4-4-1, 3-3-3, 4-2-3. Keep switching up this order, and every time I put 5-3-1 anywhere other than the end, it's hard. That 5-3-1 is so difficult. If you want to stick a 3-3-3 in between each one, that might be a way to get there easier, but I want you to really try and focus on that 5-3-1, 4-4-1, 3-3-3, 4-2-3. Okay, so just practice that for a minute, and then we're going to do one final thing before we finish. Five, 3, 1, 4, 4, 1, 3, 3, 3, 4, 2, 3. Or 2 balls, 3, 1, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3. Oh, that was. Yes. Did you get it under? Want to practice. Okay, right. Actually, we're not going to do that. I was going to do this one more thing, but we're going to do that tomorrow for the final day, which is about the visualization in the box, but we'll do that tomorrow. So to finish off, what I want you to do is I want you to put 1 ball on your head, 1 ball on your shoulder, the other ball on your other shoulder. And what you're going to do is you're going to hold your hands out straight. Your condition is you have to keep your arms straight. You're not allowed to bend them. Okay, what I want you to do is after 3, we're going to try and get all of those balls into your hands without bending your arms. Oh, first time I did it. Oh, have yourself a gorgeous day. And I will see you if you're in tomorrow for the final day of this course. Yeah, have a lovely one. Cheers for coming, Andy. And cheers for joining in live, guys. See you tomorrow at